What's up, crew? About to show y'all how I cook collard greens, my neck of the woods. First thing you're gonna do is wash them greens real good. Then we're gonna cut that main stem out the middle. We're gonna lay them leaves out. We're gonna roll them up. We're gonna slice them just like this right here. Then we're gonna add a couple tablespoons of bacon fat to a pot. Saute one onion, add a little garlic in there. And I use bacon cut-ins for the meat. Throw that in there. You can use turkey neck or ham hock, whatever. I added 3 cups of chicken stock, 4 cups of water, 2 teaspoons of our Pooltime Rowdy Cajun seasoning, a little bit of garlic powder to that. Stir that around real good. Add a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, about that much brown sugar. And just going to let that boil for a little bit, let that bacon boil. Then we're going to add our greens to the top of that, and we're just going to cover with water real good. We're going to put a lid on that. We're going to cook them collard greens on medium heat for about an hour. If you have to add water to your pot, add it, but pretty much just cooking them until they're tender. You don't want to overcook them, and you don't want them mushy. Let's make some homemade cornbread, a couple tablespoons of bacon fat to your cast iron skillet. Put it in the oven at 425, melt that grease down. Combine 2 eggs, a 1.5 cups of buttermilk. I had to use homemade buttermilk right here. And add your 2 cups of that yellow self-rising cornmeal. Get that combined real well. And then get you a good hefty tablespoon of bacon fat in there. You don't need no salt or nothing when you put that bacon fat in there. Make sure you get that bacon fat like all around in your pan so your cornbread don't stick to your pan. We're going to put that in the oven at 425 degrees for 25 minutes. Come on. And the total cook time on them collard greens is about 1.5 hours. Let's go ahead and make us a bowl of them so it can be cooling so it don't scold the top of your mouth. That cornbread will be coming out shortly here. Woo, look at that right there. Got that bacon in there. Let's get that cornbread out of there. Put a plate on top of it and get that thing flipped over. Just like that right there. That's some perfectly cooked cornbread right there, the perfect color by adding that bacon fat to the pan, letting it preheat in the oven. Gives it that nice color on the bottom just like that right there. And by putting that bacon fat in your cornbread recipe, you ain't got to add no salt or nothing. It's perfect seasoning. Look at that right there. You got to have that cornbread with them collard greens. Now that right there is making your tongue slap top of your mouth right there. I'm telling you, whoo! Them collard greens make anybody. You're going to take you a fat nap after eating that right there. I hope y'all enjoyed this recipe. Come on.